story written and illustrated by Bella is a beautiful tale, a brand new book that's going to be on bookshelves at the Explore and available online very, very soon. And I have sitting with me Bella Dodds.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, the author and the illustrator of this beautiful story.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's an incredible story about life challenges, about the journeys that we all take in life.
Yeah, I was inspired to write it because it just feels like with all the challenges that we have going on today, and a lot of, parents are struggling maybe with the mortgage or, family members getting sick or just things like that, to have a story that actually brings empowering messages about finding gifts within challenge, and shifting our way of kind of viewing challenges. So butterflies basically teach us that in a really beautiful way. So
they do.
Yeah.
So this book you wrote on your own, and there's going to be a signing at the Explore bookstore on...
it's this Saturday, the 24th at 4:30.
At 4:30 at the Explore bookstore.
Yeah, we're going to do a book giveaway, a prize kind of game that we're going to play, so it'll be fun.
So how did you come to write a children's story? Because you yourself are a healer?
Yeah, I have a practice called Higher Mind Health, and I work with clients locally and nationally and internationally via Skype, and I help them find gifts within challenges, or if they're really blocked and stressed in life, we really look and try to find out what the issue is, what's holding them back the most, and then go in and find out what is the hidden purpose within it. Because when you find that, you get the gift, you move on quicker. So what inspired me to write this story was wanting to translate this message for kids. And I think it was about 5 years ago, I read this story about a monk and a butterfly, and a monk sat and found this chrysalis and was all excited, waiting for this butterfly to emerge. And it sat waiting and waiting, and it just seemed like the butterfly was struggling and in a lot of pain. So out of the kindness of the monk's heart, he opens up the chrysalis to help the butterfly, and out it pops.
Oh.
And again, waiting with anticipation to see this butterfly transform, nothing happened. And the butterfly's wings always stayed shriveled, and it could never fly. And so the essence of the story is that to transform, to become your potential, or to become who you were born to become, sometimes challenge is a part of that journey, and it's not something that we have to shrink away from, but that there's a gift within it.
And something that we have to do for ourselves.
Yeah, that you go through it yourself. And it's not,
Right.
You don't always need people to, it's great to have help, but if you're going through a really hard time, if you're getting bullied at school,
Right.
these kinds of things, it's like new ways to foster looking at challenges.
Right, because ultimately it is our life, and we have to figure out how to creatively solve our...
And there's always this higher level solution or a gift within it, and when you find that, you just get to move forward more quickly and with more joy and inspiration.
So how long does it take to write a book like The Butterfly Story?
Well, I think it just depends on author to author. For me, it took a few years to really develop it in a way that I felt I was getting the messages across in a way that was fun to read. So I lived in London in 2010, and everyone loves Dr. Seuss over here.
Right.
So I was like, I can't do mine in prose. No, it can't rhyme. But then when I was over in London, I had a friend who lent me a book out there, and it was this author, and she had it in rhyme, and it was just so fun to read that I realized, if I incorporate this into the story, it's going to be an easier way to teach these messages, and it's more fun to read. And the kids,
Right.
they really do love the rhyme. They say that. And
Right. My kids loved it. And the rhythm also, the story stays with kids more, I think, because of the rhythm of it. There's what's the line right here? Mysterious, magically and mysteriously.
Magically, mysteriously, something floated by in the breeze.
Yep, and that's a repeating phrase that happens.
Yeah, so it was in this moment of her greatest unease, magically, mysteriously, something floated by in the breeze. So I tried to create some magic to it too, Whenever she goes through a challenge, it's black and white, because we see things as black and white in our own lives.
So you also did the illustrations to this.
Yeah.
So how long, let me ask you that. So where's the challenge? She goes through